Previously on Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Something wrong?
Oh yeah! And now back to teaching students about war.
Do not push yourself too hard, Lysithea. Why, you might even leave everything to me, should you wish.
I've got this, but thanks. I don't need special assistance.
No, that won't do at all. I heard about your secret, you know.
That went well.
A direct result of your efforts, Lysithea. Quite a pleasing result, don't you think?
Wow, okay. That went quite well.
Still a long way to go.
Wait, -3. No idea what that probably even means.
Ah, young Edelgard. This is your first time in this room, yes?
That's right. When I was a student, I avoided this place. I couldn't allow the crests, after all.
True enough. But now you have come here by your own choice. Can I take that as an indication that you have come to trust me a little more?
I suppose so. Though I'm still bothered by certain things.
Tell me, what things might those be?
Well, we're fighting to free the world from the Church's control, and to unify Fodlan. You must have some idea of what the world I'm seeking to create will be like.
With the world freed from the powers of crests, Fodlan's system of nobility will collapse.
Precisely. Our current system is founded on the fact that crests are inherited through blood. If we shatter the status quo so that those without crests are no longer at the mercy of those with them, the very concept of nobility will vanish.
Why should that have any effect on me? I am no longer a member of the nobility.
Perhaps the fate of the nobility is of no consequence to you. But what about that of crests? You've devoted your life to unraveling their secrets. Whereas I seek to create a world where crests are no longer valued. In fact, I would prefer to rid the world of them entirely if at all possible. Does this not concern you?
I see. I think I finally understand why you've always seemed so unsure about me. You imagine your ambition might crush my dreams. I assure you, there is nothing to worry about. I support your plans and your ideals wholeheartedly. But at the same time, I also believe that the influence of crests will not be so easily quelled. That is why I must continue to research them and unravel all the secrets they hold.
I see. Professor Manuela, may I come in? This room, what happened here?
Oh, nothing out of the ordinary. Why? Is something the matter?
No, I just, can I help you tidy up? Actually, I have to know. How did you make such a mess in the first place?
Please don't ask for the details. Suffice to say, my room always looks like this after I've been dumped.
Oh, right. Well, let's see what we can do about it.
Your help was unexpected, but appreciated, Edelgard. Now, what can I do for you?
I heard that you haven't been acting like yourself, so I came to see if you're doing all right. But the moment I saw you, I could tell you were troubled, so it seemed pointless to ask.
I suppose it was rather obvious, wasn't it? Perhaps I should stop being quite so dramatic. All the same, dear, I'd like to repay you for helping me out. Name your prize.
I don't need a reward. But if you wouldn't mind answering my question, I'd greatly appreciate it.
Of course. What is it?
I once asked you why you chose to retire. You said that the goddess supports you emotionally, but it's up to you to take care of the rest. I have to admit that I don't quite understand what you meant by that. Can you please explain?
Did I say that? I suppose so. From joining the Middle Franc Opera Company to becoming a diva of the grand stage. I went through so much to achieve what I did. Looking back, I don't know how I made it.
What happened during that time?
A lot. My divinely gifted voice only got me to the edge of the stage. From there, I had to work hard to defeat my rivals. I did all of this by myself, through sheer force of will. all so I could stand center stage.
Ah, I see I was wrong about something. I thought that being a devout believer implied a certain weakness of spirit, an inability to survive on your own. But you've proven me wrong, Professor Manuela.
Interesting.
Lysithea, do you have a moment? There is a matter of significance I'd like to discuss with you.
I know you're always seeking the attention of ladies, but why are you wasting your breath on me?
Don't be silly. I'm here to discuss Fodlan's future.
I'm not so sure I'm the one being silly. Actually, I'm busy. Stuff to do.
Now, hold on just a moment. House Ordelia will never benefit from such a narrow-minded mentality.
I was under the impression you were interested in me as a person. What do house matters have to do with anything?
The world is in ruins. Have you given no thought to how the Leicester Alliance might address this crisis?
I couldn't care less.
House Ordelia may be small, but a small house is fettered by fewer obligations than a larger one. Apply yourselves actively in diplomacy, negotiate wisely, and you could do much to help maintain peace among the neighboring lords. The recognition of those lords would benefit your house immensely. To that end, why not start with me, the heir to House Gloucester? It couldn't hurt for us to become friends, could it?
Yes, of course, when the time comes. But right now, I'm quite busy. Maybe later. As it is, I'm studying magic for the benefit of Fodlan's future, and I would appreciate it if you left me to it.
Ah, I see. Then forgive the intrusion. I will take my leave of you for now. But if there is any way I can be of help, to you or your house, I hope that you won't hesitate to ask. After all, as I'm sure you know, the future of all Fodlan is my responsibility.
Shit.
The future, he says. As though I have a future.
Oh, not again, as if you don't pour this crap on me!
Ignatz, let us take a short break. I will pour tea. Please choose a teapot for us to use.
You want me to pick one?
I don't see any other Ignatz around here, do you? Go on now, we're wasting time. The pots are over here. I will leave the selection to your judgment.
Let's see. How about this?
That's rather plain. Why did you choose that one?
The tea you chose has a very subtle taste, as well as a smooth, light texture. Such an unassuming tea calls for an unassuming pot, and one that complements the tea's color. In addition, the pot I selected has a floral design. Although we can't go for a walk today, we can still bask a little in nature's beauty.
Very interesting. You know, you have an absolutely marvelous aesthetic eye. Precisely what I would expect from the son of a merchant house that has enjoyed the Gloucester's patronage for so many years. When this war is over and you begin your trade in earnest, I will introduce you to my father.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. But I'm afraid I'm already on the path to becoming a knight.
Ah, right, you are a second son. Still, your eye for beauty is a talent that should not go to waste. Very well. If you are to be a knight, then I shall happily take you into my service.
Well...
What? Does that displease you?
Not at all. I just need a little time to think it over.
His eye for the arts is unwavering, but in all other matters he is woefully indecisive.
I mean, can you blame him? Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Gang, let me out! Thank you.
Professor?
Yes.
So I said, two can play at that game. I told him, a small-time little weasel like you ought to be begging me for attention. Oh, it gets me so mad, so worked up. Why aren't there any men around here who understand what a catch I am? Come to think of it, you've always been nice to me. I mean, you listen to all my problems. I feel like I can really trust you. I don't have that kind of thing with a lot of people.
I see. You're a close friend.
Right, I got it. I knew you'd say we were just friends. I'd like to maybe talk about this once the war is over. Once we're all safe. All right, enough of this moping around. What we need is a change of mood. We've still got a lot to do together. When I think about that, what are one or two men?
What's wrong?
What's wrong is, it's not just one or two men, it's more like 100 men, maybe even 200, more! I'm completely... Oh, I can't get out of this mood. Actually, I've got an idea. Exercise will help. I'm going to the training ground. Come on and give me a hand. Gonna work my anger out on 100 training dummies. Maybe 200 if we've got them.
Okay, sure. Now I'm impossible with for this thing. Come on. All these people and I just...
Okay.
I'm gonna have one more of my wings. Good lord. It just never ends.
This may seem a bit sudden, but I want to thank you, Professor. That is, for letting me live my life the way I want. I've noticed you've been giving me fewer of those soul-revealing gazes lately. I appreciate you making an effort to not trouble yourself over who I spend my time with.
So you found me out.
Well, of course. Did you think I wouldn't notice? It's kind of sweet in its own way. Professor, may I tell you a story about when I was younger? I was an orphan, living in the back alleys of Enbar, until one day I was overheard singing. That was when my new life began. I was suddenly a songstress in the Middle Frank Opera Company.
Whoa.
Performers, nobility. I met so many people. But none of them ever really knew me. I was just some young, pretty girl who could sing. A spectacle to be admired. Even though everyone praised my looks and my voice, and they showered me with gifts. I knew one day I'd be old. My looks would fade. My voice would change. I wouldn't sound the same.
Wow, I'm kind of in the same boat as Manuela.
And I started to wonder, when I did get old, what would I have left? I'd be old, alone, and back on the streets of the capital, right where I'd started.
I won't let you be alone.
That's sweet of you, even if you are just flirting. I never had much to begin with in life, and I worry that one day I'll be that way again. That's why I keep searching for someone who will love me. Someone unaware of the songstress, who can love a girl that used to be scared and alone on the streets of the capital. I wonder if such a strange person can even exist.
I mean, I'm strange, I exist. Still not enough for me to get anything stupid.
I must thank you for lending your expertise to the aid of Her Majesty, Hanneman.
Your gratitude is wasted on me, Hubert. I choose this situation entirely because it benefits me. I could carry out my research anywhere, of course, but that is, as they say, beside the point.
Is that so?
Hubert, there's something I want to tell you. Will you hear me out?
Depends what it is.
It concerns your father.
Then no. Absolutely not.
Oh, by all means, cover your ears and run out of the room. I'll still speak the words, for I feel that I must. Your father, the Marquis of Vestra, well, rather the former Marquis of Vestra, was a selfless man. He was practical and never sought power for the sake of power. In that respect, you and he are rather alike. Do you think such a man would so easily betray his emperor, even if led astray by the Prime Minister?
Clearly, yes. That's exactly what he did. He played a large part in the assault on the palace, personally spearheaded the Emperor's capture. The thought of those treacherous arms reaching out for Her Majesty is truly upsetting.
Agreed. Facts are facts. The palace walls are stuffed with countless truths, all of them concealed by the stones and mortar of fact. I hoped you would have the capacity to see the unfettered truth, but I fear that where your father is concerned, your eyes may see only what you wish them to see.
I'll take that under advisement.
Feel free to ignore me. I know full well I have my own blind spots. It's just, I believe your father had something he was trying to protect, bearing a stain on his honor, being purged by his own son, all in the name of protection. I speak from knowledge. as someone who failed to protect something I held dear.
Let's say you're right. Suppose he did it to protect something he cared about. It doesn't matter. Doesn't change his actions or my judgment of them. My father was a traitor to House Rasvelg, and he deserved what he got. That was me protecting something I care about.
Ah, I can see the right of that. You have chosen your own path, Hubert. Continue protecting what you wish to protect, and I shall support you from the bottom of my heart.
Interesting.
Thanks for your help out there. Battles tend to go smoother with you around.
Because I'm OP. The same to you.
I think you did most of the heavy lifting. It may be unwise to think this way on the battlefield, but I feel I can trust your commands without question.
Well, I still make mistakes.
Don't we all? But judging by the results of our recent battles, you're clearly good at this. I've also noticed that you've been putting me in more precarious situations lately. Almost like you know I won't question your orders.
I know I can rely on you.
Ha! I'm glad you trust me to get the job done, but still, I knew you were doing it on purpose. You're in a very important position now that you're leader of the Imperial Army. Funny to think you used to just teach at the Officers' Academy. Your old students still call you Professor. That's no title for the commander of an army.
I actually like it.
You'll always be their professor, huh?
Yep.
You sure are an interesting one. My people lost the war, and I was left to wander Fodlan alone. But I guess meeting you was my prize. You look confused. Did you not know any of this? I was living in my homeland of Dagda, up until the Imperial Army destroyed it 10 years ago.
Whoa.
But being a mercenary, I have no real allegiance. That's why I'm working here now.
Fair enough.
Don't worry, though. I don't plan to turn on you.
Thank God. Ding. Samir. Speaking of Samir.
We got there eventually, thanks to your hard work, Lysithea.
There's no need to go overboard with the praise.
Good. I'm gonna... That's a worst. Considering, you know, we're close. Don't need to do the inevitable.
Cornelia, I have a report from our scouts. The Imperial Army that departed from Garreg Mach en route to the capital now appears to be marching here.
God damn it, what weak you.
What did you just say?
The speed of the army's movement quickens. They will be here to invade within days. I just sent some of my troops to support the capital. It is likely to be a fierce fight.
How could this be? I have not heard a thing about... Oh, I understand now. I am the target.
You? Are you sure they do not mean to take Aryan Road for strategic reasons?
It would appear so from the outside. However, the circumstances are not that simple. And will you calm yourself? It will not be a fierce fight whatsoever.
Oh, it will.
The sweet children I have prepared will protect Aryan Road well.
I don't trust you.
Cornelia.
Aryan Road is a fortress city that was built about 400 years ago. Originally a base on the front lines of the battle against the kingdom, it was built using Imperial money and technology.
However, the head of House Rowe secretly planned to betray the Empire. As the fortress neared completion, it was rebuilt as a base to defend against the Empire. When the fortress was completed, House Rowe declared its vassalage to the kingdom.
Since then, Aryan Road has never fallen. Not once.
Well, we'll change that.
The beautiful white walls that protect it against its enemies have earned it the nickname, the Silver Maiden. In the end, that is all it is to the Empire. The Silver Maiden stands as a bitter memory.
We will now be destroying that memory. The past is the past. Now is now.
A fortress that has never fallen. I can't wait to make it fall.
How savage of you. And yet, I must say I agree with the sentiment. Let us take the sturdy Aryan Road and continue our march against the kingdom.
An invincible fortress? Sounds perfect.
Unfortunately, it will soon no longer be invincible. The Silver Maiden's iron skin is about to be damaged. It's sad, really.
Is it silver or iron? Use your language with clarity, please.
Really, Lynn, there must be a better way to say that. Since we are attacking a heavily guarded place, we must take extra care to prevent allies from getting injured.
Thank you, everyone. I'm counting on all of you. Now, let's resume our advance.
This battle is for the future of Fodlan.
Right.
In order to secure a successful invasion of Ferdiad, Edelgard launches a raid on the fortress city of Arianrode, which occupies a key position on the border. At Arianrode, a mage serving House Blavid, named Cornelia, and the head of House Fraldarius, Rodrigue, strengthen their defenses.
To think we actually met this guy on a few occasions, now we're gonna kill him.
Thank you.
This one! it's what's bringing us apart! We can slain!
Thank you.
Another set of a flame. I'm not. You sure seem to be crying about it. Shut up, Elder, I'm not. I can clearly see tears. You're not handling it well. Shut up! Hey.
I have
You
gratitude.
are so emotionally connected. It's sad, really. Shut up! Oh, well, you're here. You need to be out. I need as much healers as I can.
How could they deceive me and close in on Arianrode? But it's not like I'm just going to stand by and watch. I will slaughter them all.
So this is the Silver Maiden. Seeing it with my own eyes, I finally understand its strength. Especially the fact that its strength is distributed across its frontal defenses. We'll attack the front and keep our enemy occupied, while the others enter by the east gate.
Right.
Tightness, my lovely dolls. Seek out the enemy and destroy them.
Huh. Machines.
And if the chance presents itself, I wouldn't mind being rid of those unsightly kingdom forces, too.
So are you not affiliated with the kingdom, or are you not?
Are those Cornelia's magical weapons? Impressive.
What's my strategy?
My strategy is to just kill them all. They don't stand a chance against me.
All is going to plan.
Strength.
A plus. Experience obtained. Become even more powerful!
I'll use this power for the greater good.
Because clearly it isn't going well.
Put me in there. I'm awake.
Who are you?
I'll cut a bloody path.
For the Empire.
My turn?
You're targeted on Oh, you're talking before Edelgard, okay. Suppose start on one, I guess.
I am the king's shield, devoted to protecting the kingdom, as well as the king's lance, who kills his foes. In the name of House Fraldarius, I will defeat you all!
Too bad you're gonna die on the spot. Oh, no you won't. You'll just like do 0 damage to me.
This'll get him.
As well as you. Just clearly making it so that your time is wasted even more. Fire! Fire! Oh, the fire of the world! I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
Traps awaiting us inside the castle. What a nuisance. But with such large-scale traps, there must be some sort of mechanism to control them.
I see. Critical hit! Dead!
So this is it. Your Majesty, please bring us victory.
Hi, welcome to your inevitable doom. Ow. Hey, for once, the enemy actually landed a hit on me.
More fighting.
Impressive.
I do this for all of us.
I will prevail.
Steady now.
Dead.
Let's make this quick.
Wait, what was it? Continue going. This way. Actually, over here, this way. So much to cut out. But then again, it's just me moving units. Not surprised, really. So might as well weaken them a bit. Hi.
Another victory.
Strength.
Hi, I'll make you dead from a distance. Or not. I'll just deal damage to you. I want to save that medial. To you. Dead.
For the fate of both.
Level up.
Good.
Still here.
Your
Nice.
spirit is admirable.
Those guys can't move, right? They can't, okay. Perfect sitting targets. Level up. Enemy phase. Oh, those are traps. Level.
The traps are still functional. There must be more of these devices.
Well, I mean, no doubt. Level up. My Alpha Delta.
You lost that one.
The other one's like all the way in there. I have to get past one of those devices to get the food. So I'm not supposed to stay away from here. As long as it means I'm still safe, I guess. Started attacking that one, I guess.
For the Empire.
More fighting.
I will prevail.
I do this for all of us.
I'll cut a bloody path.
After all, I don't need to kill all the enemies, I just need to...
What's my strategy?
I just need to get to defeat all the commanders. If I must edit this part as much as possible.
Let's make this quick.
Level up. But yeah, all I'm doing is making Edelgard more powerful. Just like me.
My turn?
Okay, so now it's time to make these guys relevant. Alright, come at me. Might as well hit me. Precautions. Ha!
Does a whelp like you really expect to kill me?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I am Gwendol, the Grey Lion, a knight by the hand of Count Rope. Do your worst.
Miss. That was really the hand you best. That was really the hand you best. That was really the best you had. Oh, I didn't have to kill you. Critical hit. Boom.
So this is where I meet my end.
Steady now.
Let me paint you a picture.
Dead. I mean, you were dead to begin with, but still. Double dead. Killer. Okay. I'm just gonna keep his magic.
Is deadly. You did it.
Damage.
All is going to plan.
Level up.
I'll use them. Amazing!
And go on, you try to get the other seal. You were trying. Those guys just got idiotically damage themselves in the next turn. Fine by me. Damage. I'll hear you. By the way, you're dead. Psychic. Just want to make sure I have the elbows kill. In safety, I guess. Enemy phase. Oh sure, I don't know why Elle switches to her relic, but sure.
Yours is an honorable death.
I can
is just spamming for support. Spamming for support. I don't know why I'm wasting everybody's time going in this one area, but you know, why not? I mean, fair enough, I just don't want to go for any traps. Oh! Oh! Oh, okay. Took me only a while to figure out how this mini zooming in thing worked. Huh. I guess if I do it this way, it kind of makes it more interesting. Level up.
My ambitions.
It does take feels like it takes a little bit more just to go to a specific spot and make sure to just wait. But you know, it works. Wait. Change my mind, go back!
Steady now. What's my strategy?
I'll cut a bloody path.
More fighting. I do this for all of us.
It would be nice if we could manage to avoid aggroing that Titan thing, but you know, I guess not.
Put me in there.
Let's make this quick.
Jeez, this actually adds like a lot more perspective that I really probably should have recognized like this first time around. It's really impressive.
Now's our chance.
Guys are going then. Open the door, but not like it matters. This feels really cool. Hi. Hi. Ow. That doesn't seem good. I don't think I have any choice. Gotta do something. If not, do something about those flyers. At least it's something. Bunny? Level up. Gambit boost.
Marvel at our strategy.
Dead.
Her will demands it.
He's bigger than I can kill you. Thank you.
Not for myself, for everyone.
Experience obtained. Oh, there was a chest over here. If I want to go over and get that. Oh wait, you already moved. Well, I might as well try and get it before anything more. No, don't go too close. Keep a distance, I guess. It's better to keep a distance than to just blindly brute force. Thunder!
Must lead them well.
So reliable.
No time to slow down.
I should have been doing this from day one. It would have given me a lot more medicine. Although I guess it does nonetheless, but still. Hold on. So the alternate way to get there is just go through that way. But honestly, I don't think it doesn't matter to me. As long as we're able to disable the traps are good. Two but two dead.
The traps have been disabled. It should be safe to advance now. Our goal is Cornelia. Let's make this an all-out assault.
Right. some healing wouldn't hurt. That was already made it, right? Yeah, I did. My face. Yep. Contains the Speedwing. Cool. I mean, the regular method just seems a bit more easy because, you know, less tiles to actually go through. But, you know, whatever, I'm not complaining. Hi! I've come to make an announcement. You are my emotion deluge.
This could turn the tides.
Okay, if I say you already are, then it's just attached to repetition. Sort of recognize that.
Aw, such a shame. I always thought we'd end up being good friends.
I don't even know you!
But here you are as my enemy. The only thing left to do is kill you, right?
Predictable.
Miss. By the way, you're dead.
So this is as far as I could get. All is in accordance with this carefully crafted script of ours. What a masterpiece. What a delightful dance.
No time for accolades. Victory is ours. Aryan Road has fallen. Another army will take control of Aryan Road. As for us, we will take all of the military force we can muster and advance to the kingdom capital of Ferdiad. It won't be long before all of Fodlan is unified. Everyone, this is our last push. Our goal is within reach.
Sure. Wondering when the title of this chapter is going to come into play. Probably soon. No, I mean probably soon. Well, no, in the game it's probably soon. Not me.
What turn of events has brought you so suddenly to Garreg Mach, Uncle?
Well, my business in the old Alliance territory had roughly finished. I wanted to see the face of my niece, who so bravely took Aryan Road. I have heard that it was done with truly magnificent tact, and that you even deceived some of your allies.
It's isn't it?
I'm happy to have earned your praise. However, to say that I deceived my allies is a bit misleading. I despise leaks of information, and there may have been a church rat hiding amongst our ranks.
Ah, I see. However, there are some unfortunate consequences. Cornelia surely planned to betray them, but she has been struck down. Truly wasteful meddling. Unless... was it your intention to kill her?
Look, she was an enemy. I didn't care anyway.
Indeed, we came only to kill our enemies. She used a terrible magic weapon. Dolls that she could move and fight with. Did you know about them?
Well now, if that were the case, would it not have been better to keep her as an ally? If you are only capable of such imprudence, this dark cloud might hang over the Empire's future as well.
Thank you for your concern. However, I will sweep aside any darkness that comes our way.
Oh.
I will be praying. Praying that the Empire will not become another Aryan Road.
Another Aryan Road? Just what do you mean?
I must take my leave now. Farewell.
Oh.
Lady Edelgard, there you are. We just received some truly shocking news.
What is it?
It is said that pillars of light have rained from the heavens and disintegrated Aryan Road.
What?
Disintegrated?
How's that possible?
It was likely some type of magic. Perhaps a forbidden art.
Hubert, give me the full report.
My apologies. I, of all people, should be able to control my discomposure. The pillars of light descended and exploded, resulting in the complete destruction of the main building and the north wall. It is believed that all key people within House Row, including its leader, were killed. Of the Imperial officers and men we kept at Aryan Road, about a third are unaccounted for.
It can't be true. So, this is my uncle's trump card.
What?
In exchange for striking down Cornelia, he has destroyed Aryan Road.
Perhaps we acted too soon in our disposal of Cornelia.
No. If we'll be fighting them soon, there's no disadvantage to weakening their forces. It's also extremely valuable that we force them to show their hand. Hubert, the investigation you made into the legend of Aelel, the Valley of Torment, this is likely what took place back then as well.
Huh?
Yes. The probability is high.
The same thing happened in the past?
Yes, it is quite likely. North of Garreg-Mach, there is a valley where the earth is always aflame. Once javelins of light fell from the sky there. They pierced the earth and set the forest ablaze, creating a land of torment. We believed it may have been the work of the goddess. But it was actually an attack by those who slither in the dark.
Them?
That sums up all that we know.
By gifting us that knowledge, those who died at Aryan Road will not have died in vain.
Indeed. It would be good to control the flow of this information.
True. We'll conceal this from everyone as best we can. I trust you, my teacher.
Right.
I'm sure everyone has heard about what transpired at Aryan Road. The Church has displayed their cowardice by indiscriminately using forbidden practices to kill the residents there. Their victims also include members of House Row, the Imperial Army, and many, many more.
According to our investigation, the forbidden attack that destroyed Aryan Road cannot be used again so quickly. Even so, we cannot delay our efforts. We must put a stop to all of this by the end of next month. The leader of one of the Imperial factions has already initiated an attack on the Fraldarius territory lost by Rodrigue. Soon all obstacles blocking our path to Ferdiad will have vanished.
A cornered animal is at its most deadly. We must move quickly. Next, we march through the Tailtean Plains. After that, we destroy Ferdiad. At that time, complete Imperial control over Fodlan will finally be a reality.
Oh, I'm shaking with excitement. Bring on the battle!
I understand that a confrontation is inevitable. Still, I wonder if there's some path we could take that would cause less suffering.
This is the only path for the goal we are reaching for. And so we must keep walking on it. We are walking down the path to a better tomorrow.
A cornered church. Well, count me out from any forbidden sorcery that can destroy whole cities. If only there was an easier way to get more information on crests and relics.
You are as negative as usual, Linhardt. We have but one order. To emerge victorious.
We're going to win this. We really are.
We have to.
After all, if we lose, everything will be terrible forever. Oh, no way. We can't let that happen.
There's a lot to worry about, but I'm sure it will all work out. We'll win no matter what!
Right.
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Great Tree Moon. Field of Revenge.
Oh boy.
With the capture of Aryan Road complete, the Imperial Army moves to invade the kingdom capital. They plot to send troops toward now vulnerable House Fraldarius territory and plan to attack Ferdiad from two sides.
So, Aryan Road has fallen. Rodrigue, I swear that I will not allow your death to be in vain.
The scouts have just now returned. Seems the Imperial Army is marching toward the kingdom capital. Are you certain about this, Dimitri? As king, do you think it wise to intercept them yourself?
No need to worry yourself. Even if I am defeated, the Blathed bloodline will live on. And the kingdom's territory has never been rich in resources. If the castle falls under siege, our loss is inevitable. I will deploy my army onto the plains and wait for the enemy. Please, position your forces so that they can flank the Imperial Army.
Of course.
Yes. Given the present situation, making the plains our battlefield is a logical choice. I have no objection. However,
there is only one person I am after. I have no interest in any other prey.
I will take you at your word. Erasing the other child's existence is my task, and mine alone. I will get you back, Mother. I promise.
What are you talking about?
What do you think, Lady Edelgard? Will they shut themselves inside of Ferdiad?
They will try to intercept us. Of course, Ferdiad will not fall so easily. Even so, if we were to cut off their supply line with a large army, it would eventually fall. It makes much more sense for them to wager everything on a victory at the Tailtean Plains.
Right. The Tailtean Plains.
The same plains where the so-called divine Saros defeated Nemesis, the King of Liberation, in a comeback victory over 1,000 years ago. And about 400 years ago, the hero Lug created the kingdom by defeating the Emperor of the time on those very plains. Their goal must be to recreate that scene.
Yes, I suppose so. Although the Imperial Army is powerful, if we were to compare the strength of our best to the best of the Knights of Saros, we would likely come up short. The Kingdom's army and House Blathed are also renowned for their unmatched persistence. On the battlefield, it can be assumed that their one and only goal will be to strike you down.
Yeah.
Are you telling me to stay off the battlefield?
Naturally. You are their aim, Your Majesty. You must know it only makes sense to keep you out of their reach.
And you must know that, at a time like this, I absolutely cannot withdraw.
Of course I know that. That is why I will refrain from asking you again to stay away from the battlefield.
The Immaculate One, descendants of the 10 elites, and other extremely fearsome foes await us. But with the help of our friends, we have a chance of defeating them. We're the only ones who can.
Yeah.
Within our group, I am included among those with the kind of strength we need to win. I absolutely will not remove myself from the front lines. Professor, you have that same strength as well, whether or not you realize it yet.
I will protect you.
Please, Don't get yourself killed trying to protect me.
Trust me, I am OP. Nothing can kill an OP person.
Until the very end, we'll survive this trial together. Understood?
Yeah. Alright, so, next time on Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses. We prepare to conquer Ferdiad. See you guys then!